And now the college will confer the second honorary degree to Dr. Wayne Blanchard. College is pleased to celebrate Dr. Blanchard's numerous achievements and to confer upon Wayne Blanchard the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. In our present subway ads, Mick Maurer, a professor in the MCNY Emergency and Disaster Management Program, says that he teaches about a career in the field, but what he really teaches is to, quote, be a hero. Sometimes the heroes are the ones in the background, the ones who build the infrastructure on which others rely. Dr. Wayne Blanchard is that kind of hero. During our own lifetimes, the question of safety and security has become immeasurably more complicated. FEMA says, in most communities, the strength of the emergency management system is related directly to the skills of the local emergency management professionals. Dr. Blanchard has played a key role in the professionalization of emergency and disaster management by establishing and supervising, until his recent retirement, FEMA's groundbreaking emergency management higher education project. And he also played a key role in the establishment of MCNY's own emergency and disaster management program by serving on our external review committee. So in recognition of Dr. Blanchard's important contributions to both the nation and to MCNY, we are pleased to award him this Doctor of Humane Letters degree.
Thank you. Congratulations to the soon-to-be graduates. Congratulations to the families. And of course to the faculty and staff and administrators of Metropolitan who are so kind in providing this honor to me and my family today. I was particularly taken by the last comment in the last student's remarks, coming as I do myself from a family wherein I was the first member ever to attend college. Neither my father nor my mother had a high school education. They worked in mills in Charlotte, North Carolina. I thank them for instilling in me that blue-collar work ethic, which is important to carry through life. I next want to thank the United States Army for instilling in me a burning sense to get an education and do something with my life upon the end of my service in 1971, or I might have gone back to selling encyclopedias door to door in Charlotte, North Carolina. To Dr. Bill Chipman, who recruited me while I was still a graduate student in 1979 into work for the Defense Civil Preparedness Agency and the Department of Defense and the Plans and Policy Division, who did his best to teach me how to be a civil service staff officer and how to write objective staff papers with honest pros and cons, which is something I commend to professionals as well. To John McKay, who recruited me out of Washington, D.C. to the Emergency Management Institute in Emmitsburg, Maryland, to begin the Emergency Management Higher Education program because of his management style, which is walk around, to go and actually meet with your employees and to empower them to do what they're hired to do, which is something you don't see enough of today, I'm afraid. To two heroes of mine in academia, Dr. Thomas Drabek, retired from the University of Denver, and Dr. Dennis Maletti, the previous director of the Natural Hazards Center. and to my family, Lorna, my son David, and my daughter Alana here, and of course to the, I'm not the easiest person to live with. Of course to the faculty here and administrators, Director Ali Geith of the Emergency and Disaster Management Program, for whom this honor I would not be receiving without his work there. The final words to leave you with, because he meant something to me in a long government career, is one, continuous learning. Never lose the desire to continue your education. Critical thinking, and the willpower it takes to try to bring at least two different forms of critical thinking to bear when dealing with, say, problem solving, such as analysis on one hand or synthesis on the other, because when you actually employ both, your problem solving is empowered. And then last but certainly not least is customer service. An orientation towards, regardless of what your job is, an orientation, this is a mindset if not a way of life, of addressing the needs of the people you are dealing with. So faculty, staff, thank you again.